Let's begin. This is the Chapter 5 test review. Who can tell me what the outstanding student loan debt is in our country right now?
$1 trillion?
$1 trillion. 1 trillion.
Outstanding student loan debt.
Outstanding student loan debt, $1 trillion.
This is gonna be on the test.
It is a fairly decent chance that'll be on the test. Yeah. Okay, next one. What is the one thing you want to avoid at all costs when paying for your education? Dylan.
Student loans.
Student loans. That is student loans for yourself, student loans for your parents, all student loans.
Can you repeat that?
And I am not reading the questions word for word. I am giving you the idea of what the question will probably be on the test.
Can you say that again?
The question was, what is the one thing to avoid for your education? And the answer is student loans for yourself and parents.
So what is one thing to avoid?
What is the one thing, the main thing to avoid? Okay, next one. Who can tell me what a mentor is?
A person that helps you.
Person that helps you. Okay, a mentor is somebody you can look up to for advice, both in school and career. You just need to know what a mentor is. A mentor is somebody who you can look up to for advice. Is a student loan a product or service, or is it an award in something you earn? Is a student loan a product or service, or is it an award that you've earned? Product and service, yep. Regardless of what the letters tell you, congratulations on your award, it is a product or service, they're going to make money off of you.
What was the other one?
It's a product or service. Okay, this next topic is about scholarships. Are scholarships for only high academic achieving students? What other scholarships are there? There's athletic. Anything else?
Art.
What's that?
Yeah.
Arts. Any musical, theater, any type of the fine arts. There are also local and business scholarships available. They are not just for high academic achieving, although that helps. Okay. Once you have accepted your financial aid at college, you started the semester, you're going to class, what are some things that could happen at this point that you should go talk to the financial aid office again? If these things came up.
What was the question?
Assume that you've already started your college semester, you've already accepted your financial aid, you know how much you're getting. When should you go revisit them? What things could happen that would make you want to go revisit them? Any guesses? Okay, one would be if your parents' financial situation changes. What could be another one?
if your changes?
Well, your parents would be your financial situation also for college. A medical situation comes up. And the third one would be if you realize there was something about the process you didn't understand.
And the last one was,
You had a problem with the financial aid process. Okay, true or false on these next four statements? On-campus jobs may pay you directly or pay toward your tuition bill. True. On-campus jobs may pay you directly or pay towards your tuition. They could just give you a check, or they could put it towards your account at the college. Research shows students who work up to 20 hours a week have the highest grade point averages.
True.
True. Research shows working more than 20 hours a week may affect your grades negatively.
false.
True.
That is true. 20 hours a week is the breaking point between most productive grade point average to negatively affecting.
What was the question?
The third one?
Yes.
Research shows working more than 20 hours a week may affect your grades negatively.
What was the first and second one of those?
First one was on-campus jobs can pay you directly or go towards your tuition. The second one was working up to 20 hours a week. Those students have the highest grade point averages. Last one, true or false? Students rarely drop out of college due to financial trouble.
False.
False. That is false. If you have problems paying for it, that's a reason a lot of people drop out.
Students rarely drop out of college for, what's the rest of it?
Rarely drop out of college due to financial trouble, due to finances. If you are struggling to find a way to cash flow your college education, where should you look geographically to go to school?
Which
What was that? In-state. You wanna refine your search to in-state colleges if you are struggling to find a way to cash flow your education. Cash flow means paying for it without taking loans. The question was, if you are struggling to cash flow college, where are you looking geographically? Okay. Again, that's not the exact question on the test, I'm just giving you the idea. The concept is look in state before out of state for the best price on college. Can anybody tell me or guess the average repayment period for a student loan?
20 years.
A guess of 20? What was that? 50?
Yeah.
I guess 50.
32.
What did you say? 70? This is the same thing the other class did. When one person guessed, everybody after that always guessed higher, no matter what we go.
33.
It's actually 10. 10 years is the average repayment. 10 years is the average repayment period for student loans. Okay. How many years of college are required to get a high-paying job?
4.
I guess a 4.
2.
2.
3.
I guess a none. Okay, the key there is how many are required for a high-paying job? And the answer is it varies. There are high-paying jobs in all level of education. There is no required number to get a high-paying job. Now, to get a specific job, there would be a required number.
What was it saying?
Okay, on this next one, you can jot down a couple small things. You're not gonna be able to write down everything we talk about here, but just make sure you understand the idea. What are some negative consequences that could occur because you take out student loans? You have stress. Any other guesses? Think like more like specific life events.
Family issues.
Okay? One, you lose flexibility in your choice of careers, or you could lose flexibility in your choice of careers. You could lose the freedom to maybe potentially be a stay-at-home parent one day because you still have to pay these student loans. You may have to delay investing in your future, in your savings, because you have to pay student loans. And we've already learned about how important it is to start investing right away. So those are just a few of the things that could negatively happen because you're paying student loans. Okay, another guessing number here. What percentage of college graduates leave with student loans?
4.
74.
4%, 74, we're increasing rapidly.
9,000.
9,000% of students.
Over 9,000.
Okay, the answer, before you guys get all these numbers stuck in your head,
Wait, what is the question again?
the percentage of college graduates that leave school with student loans is 66%. 2/3 of students graduate with student loans.
That was pretty close. 67.
66.
66, well. Okay. What are some things that you can start doing to be smart about planning for college right now?
Save up your money.
Start budgeting, saving right now. What else?
Good job.
Get a job, start getting some money for it. How about things that happen in school here? Starting researching your college choices.
Get credit
Making
hours.
sure it's career, see what kind of career you want so you go to the right college, most cost-effective one. And the other one that they talked about, scoring well on your ACT and SAT, preparing for that. Obviously, those scores will affect how much you get. Does our culture believe it's okay to take out student loans?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, our culture does. When you see questions that mention culture or society, keep in mind they are talking about the people who have not taken this class yet. Obviously in this class we've learned opposite of a lot of these things, but they're talking about the masses. How many books does the average millionaire read? Timeline and amount of books.
1 per month.
20.
One per month. One book per month is what the average millionaire reads. The other class asked me if I read a book a month. I said I do not, nor am I a millionaire. So, I am a perfect example of this fact. I meet either criteria. Okay. How many schools should you narrow down your choices to?
3.
2.
6 or less. 6 or less. You don't want more than that. When you start looking at saving money, you have to keep in mind that applying for colleges costs money. When I was in school, I wanted to apply to like Harvard or something just to see what the rejection letter looked like. And I realized it was like $250 to even apply there, so my parents weren't going for that. It does cost money to apply to everything. Some colleges have started going to free applications to try and get more people just to apply to them. But you want to keep it 6 or less. Okay. If you are going to a community college with the idea of transferring to a four-year college and you're doing that to save money, what is your concern about doing that? What's one thing you need to be aware of and talk to an advisor about?
Having all of your credits transfer.
Having your credits transfer. Making sure the classes you're taking will go with you. Otherwise, you end up paying for them twice. While attending college, how many times do you have to fill out the FAFSA? Once a year. Once a year.
Had to fill out the what?
FAFSA. F-A-F-S-A.
What is the FAFSA?
What's that?
What is the FAFSA?
What is the FAFSA? It's a form you complete to determine your eligibility of financial aid. Okay, now, a couple more here. This is a form of financial aid that is given out by a state or federal fund.
Grants.
Those are grants. And then the form of financial aid that does not need to be repaid, that's based off academic, athletic, or other achievement. Scholarships. Just keep in mind, scholarships are given by colleges, or by the schools, by businesses, by organization, by individuals. Grants are given by the government. What type of college gets you an associate's degree? Which is, what's the term around there? Community college. Community college or junior college. So other states call them junior colleges. Nebraska, they're community colleges. You get an associate's degree from them. Just keep in mind, a trade school does not give you an associate's degree. A trade school will get you certification.
And it's the community.
Community college gives you an associate's degree. Last one. What's a person who starts their own business? Entrepreneur. Now, there are 35 questions on the test. I did not give you 35 items right there. The ones I skipped were somehow related to a question that I did cover. So you basically have the entire test right there.